What's up, YouTube? This is Copy7789 here, coming at you yet again with another deck type discussion. I've had probably about one or two people on my September 1st Banlist discussion um, ask me about Miracle Heroes and what I thought, how I thought they were going to do. So I figured I'd take some time and just talk to you guys a little bit about the hero deck type and what I think of it. I think heroes are probably on the tier 1.5, which means they're not exactly tier 1, you know, where zombies and Twilight and agents are. Um, but I think they're still a good deck type. They have a lot of aspects. There's two variants of them, both which I think are going to be pretty good. There's the Miracle Gemini that I think most of you know about by now, which I think is going to be the better one of the two. And then there's also a Fusion Gate variant that is also really good. And then they also just got a couple new cards in, the Masked Heroes, like Masked Hero Vapor. That card is really good. Um, and it's just like if you have a 0 on the field and you use Mass Change, you blow up your opponent's field and then bring out a monster that can't be destroyed by card effects. Now, don't get me wrong, he's not as big as 0, but it has an insanely good effect. And then there's also cards such as Parallel World Fusion that's coming out. And then you also get Great Tornado and like I said, you just got Nova Master, kill a monster, draw a card. That's incredible. And then you still have cards like Neo Alias, and you use Gemini Spark with it. It can still use cards like Thunder King Ryo. The deck is going to be still fairly good. Now, don't get me wrong. Heavy Storm kind of puts a damper on the deck a little bit. It's not going to be able to set as many back rows as they like to anymore. Just give me one sec, guys. To use and abuse this guy or keep your Thunder King on the field. But it still has a lot of very good aspects to it. Obviously, Gemini Spark is an incredible card. And if your opponent has, let's say, a monster on the field already and they try an MST or Gemini Spark and you just spark their monster and draw a card, it's a plus. And a very good plus. Now, I haven't really gotten the chance to test heroes this coming format. I may actually go on Dueling Network and try them out a little bit for the coming format, see how they are. I think the deck has a lot of good plays that it can still make. And then with all the new support coming out for it, I still think they're going to be very, very good. They are definitely going to be a deck to be reckoned with. Because like I said, this card is still an incredible card. Now, don't get me wrong, Starlight Road and Stardust are cards that are going to be seen a lot more nowadays. But he's still got an amazing effect, and it's not hard for him to just wreck into a Stardust, blow up the rest of the field, and then you basically take control from there. 0 is an amazing card, which actually, I think, honestly, I think 0 really never got his time to shine back when the Destiny Hero engine was still really good, which it actually came back a little bit now with the 2D draws, but anyway. And then you have cards like Thunder King Ryo here. I think Ryo is going to be a huge card next format because of Tour Guide, abusing Sangan, because of all the searches that agents do, because of all the searches that zombies do, because of and then it stops big special summons. It stops big synchro summons. It stops opposing hero summons. It stops exceed summons. I mean, the card is just really, really good. And this deck has no problem using and abusing Thunder King Ryo. It's basically they play their search cards and then they summon him, and what can your opponent do, really? And then they also have cards in Super Polymerization where you can use your opponent's monsters to fusion if you need to, which is just an incredible card to have. So yeah, that's honestly really about all I have on heroes. I think heroes are going to be, I think they're very good. I think they're going to be more of an underrated deck type is probably the main thing. I think a lot of people are focusing more on the agents and the Twilight, especially Twilight because of Blackluster Soldier for obvious reasons. And then they're also focusing on zombies just because of the way it can Ixie whenever it wants to. But I think heroes are going to be a good, consistent deck type that a lot of people are underrating and just don't really pay much attention to. I think it's something we really do need to pay attention to because somebody's going to I think they're going to have more of the surprise factor, and then people are going to realize, crap, I didn't side for this deck at all in a big tournament, and you just use your Miracle Fusion plays, Super Poly plays to just take advantage of your opponent. So, like I said, I think Miracle Heroes are going to be a very good deck type, something definitely to be reckoned with. Keep your eye out for them, and I like the deck type. I like the way it plays. I've considered testing them out a little bit on DN, especially now that it's actually September 1st and the new format has finally come into play. So yeah, that's about all I have for Miracle Heroes, guys. Stay tuned for the next deck discussion. Um, Actually, I know I just did Gladiator Beast today. I did Heroes today. I want to do one more today because I don't think I'm going to do one tomorrow. Um, the final one I'm going to do today is I think going to be a very, very underrated deck type, and that's going to be the Fableds. So stay tuned for that. As always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm starting to say in all my videos anymore, if you want a shout out, all you have to do is PM me. I will give you a shout out. I'll ask it for one in return. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed.